Barcelona in 3 days. Many people come to the city and think that the best way to explore is to just wander around aimlessly. After all, you can see everything with your own eyes, stumble upon things by chance, and not miss out on anything. But that's not the case. Barcelona isn't that kind of city. Barcelona is quite large, and its interesting sights are scattered all over the city. If you don't know exactly where to go, how to get to this or that place, then you will miss, I don't know, 2/3 of all the most interesting and delicious things that this city has to offer. Let's start with Plaça Catalunya, and we will go through Barceloneta and Montjuic and get to the Plaza de Espana. This is Plaça Catalunya, the main, central square of the city. All the city's holidays and festivals take place here. This is kilometer zero. 100 years ago, this was just a wasteland, and the development of new neighborhoods started from here. Over there is the old city, and over there are the new neighborhoods. And right after Plaça Catalunya, we head to La Rambla. This is the second stop on our route. There are always a lot of tourists here, whole crowds. There are pickpockets here, so you should be careful. Many restaurants here are expensive and not very good, so you shouldn't eat there. There used to be a river here, an ordinary city river, where waste from houses was dumped. It was then filled in and turned into this wonderful boulevard. Behind me is the Boqueria market. This is the most famous market in Barcelona, operating here since the 13th century. It's the oldest market in the city, Europe, and the entire world. Here you can not only buy fresh products, but also have a meal. Inside, there are plenty of stalls, small restaurants, cafes, and bars where you can grab a bite to eat. Locals think it's a bit pricey here, but tourists absolutely love it. And in 2005, Boqueria Market was recognized as coolest market. This is the drinking fountain you find in Barcelona. In the city, you can drink water straight from these taps and fountains. They come in different shapes and are located in various neighborhoods. You press the button, and drinking water flows out. It's safe to drink. The Rambla Boulevard ends at the Columbus Monument. It was from here, from Barcelona, that the famous explorer set out to discover America. And now we're smoothly moving from the city center to the seaside, heading to Barceloneta Beach. By the way, you can go up inside this monument. There's an elevator to the top where you can enjoy a panoramic view of the surroundings. This is Barceloneta, most famous beach. The beach is unique because it's located almost in the city center. And for a city beach, it's very clean, both the water and the sand. People swim here from May to October, but in April, many are in the water. They feel warm. Of course, locals prefer other beaches, in the suburbs, along the coast, while here it's mostly tourists. The cable car is the best way to get to Montjuic. It goes straight from the Barceloneta area up the mountain. Yes, you'll have to wait in line, but on the way you'll be able to enjoy views of the city, the waterfront, and the sea from a bird's-eye perspective. If you want to visit all the interesting places, not just the popular tourist spots, but also the city's hidden gems, sign up for a tour with my wife Natalia. She will guide you along the most fascinating routes. She knows a huge number of city stories and tales that bring color and new facets to this city, Barcelona. And I know for sure that you'll find it interesting. We are on Montjuic Hill. This is the very hill that rises above the entire city, above its central part. It was here that Montjuic Castle was built, the fortress that protected the city. Almost all of old Barcelona was built from the stones quarried on this hill. Here, there is a huge and fascinating cemetery. There are parks, Olympic venues, and a wonderful cactus garden, which I also recommend visiting if you have a bit more time. And overall, it's a very pleasant place to walk around. And of course, there are wonderful views, some of the best in Barcelona, of the city, the port, the sea, and the city itself. literally from all sides. That's why this is a place you simply can't miss if you're in Barcelona. Behind me, and soaring majestically above me, you can clearly see another impressive cable car. This particular cable car offers a truly scenic and convenient way to ascend and ultimately reach the very highest point of the beautiful Montjuic Hill, providing breathtaking panoramic views along the entire journey. But I prefer to walk. The climb here isn't that steep. You walk, surrounded by greenery and pleasant scents, and it turns into a wonderful outdoor stroll. Montjuic Fortress was built to protect the port and the city, but these cannons fired at the townspeople more often than at enemies. 19th century, rebellious Barcelona was subdued 3 times. Fortifications have existed here since time immemorial, as has lighthouse. Structures from 17th century. From here, from walls of Montjuic Fortress, you get best view of Barcelona's port. And you can sit here for hours, just watching the little ships come and go, watching the loading and unloading, the containers, the vehicles. It's a truly meditative sight. In fact, you could easily spend the whole day on Montjuic. It's very pleasant here, very comfortable. If you have the time, spend it here. The majestic building behind me was originally built as a temporary pavilion for the 1929 World's Fair. It was a pavilion to demonstrate the use of electricity. After the exhibition, they planned to dismantle it, but the citizens stood up to protect such a beautiful building. In the end, it was reinforced and became home to the National Art Museum of Catalonia. I wouldn't say it houses many masterpieces or that every tourist should go inside, unless you are a true connoisseur in art. But everyone who comes to Barcelona should see this building from the outside and enjoy the views of Plaça de Espana that open up from here. This thing behind me is the famous, majestic, magical, and unique magic fountain of Montjuic, one of Barcelona's wonders. Unfortunately, it is not working right now. The fact is, for the past 3 years, Catalonia has been experiencing a drought, and the city fountains have been turned off. And the main fountain, the magic fountain of Montjuic, is also not operating. But if you are planning to visit Barcelona, check to see if the fountains have been turned back on. And if the magic fountain of Montjuic is working, you absolutely must come here in the evening to witness the magical fountain show. The elevator behind me is a trap for the unwary. You can pay €1.50 and take this elevator to the top, to the roof of this building, which used to be a bullfighting arena. But the thing is, if you simply enter this shopping complex and use a few escalators, you'll end up on exactly the same roof, and completely free of charge. So, know about these tricks. Prepare for your trips and save your money. We are in Plaza de Espana, second largest area. The only area larger than it is the similar area in the capital of Spain, Madrid. In 1929, this square also completely changed its appearance, and the only thing left from the old days is the very bullfighting arena, on the roof of which we are now standing. By the way, bullfighting has long been banned in Catalonia. In the middle of the square, there is another fountain, very beautiful, but unfortunately, it is currently under renovation. Maybe by the time you come to Barcelona, it will be open as well. It's a beautiful fountain that is definitely worth seeing. From Plaça de Espana, the large Gran Via Avenue begins, which has a great number of restaurants, and it's a good place to end your first day in Barcelona. I will leave links to the videos for the second and third days of our perfect Barcelona itinerary in the description. There will also be a convenient link to the captivating video Top 10 Must-Visit Places in Barcelona,